The man tied urine to his leg and injected blood into his fingertip. He then stood on his fingertip, dressed in a stylish suit, and arrived at the company. A blood collection needle was inserted into his finger, and he successfully passed the first identity verification. During the physical examination, he took advantage of the doctor's inattention and squeezed the pre-prepared urine into a cup. Jack successfully passed the second stage. It turned out that in the future society, people were classified into different levels based on their genes. The wealthy controlled genes to produce high IQ offspring known as perfect humans. Jack, however, was born into an ordinary family and conceived naturally by his parents, making him a defective human. His estimated lifespan was only 30 years. His parents scraped together a fortune to plan for a perfect second child. Soon his outstanding younger brother stole their attention, but Jack refused to give up on himself. He wanted to become an astronaut. When he grew up, Jack applied for a job. The interviewer handed him a urine test cup. Jack had no choice but to leave, but his parents didn't care about Jack at all, so Jack chose to run away from home. After constant effort, a few years later he finally arrived at the space agency, but his job was a janitor, so he found a perfect person. The other person was a swimming champion. To impersonate the other person, Jack wore contact lenses and even had bone surgery to increase his height. Eventually he successfully disguised himself as the other person. The other person then collected his own hair every day, madly making urine and blood samples and verifying Jack's identity. Jack used his genes to successfully apply for a job at the space agency, but he had to collect his own fallen fragments at any time and leave the perfect person's hair. Soon the outstanding Jack became the chief pilot, but one day the supervisor was accidentally killed in the office. Jack accidentally dropped an eyelash. The police, searching for the killer, cleaned the entire area with a vacuum cleaner. They extracted the genes of the flawed person. At the same time, they identified this person. The system immediately revealed the suspect's identity. Jack panicked instantly. In his panic, he handed the paper cup in his hand to the old man, but it was intercepted by the police. After testing, the space agency soon discovered that a flawed person had infiltrated